Wednesday, November 20th, the Detroit Pistons go up against the New York Knicks. Be there.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Tobias Harris is out there with Lucas Nogueira. And it's Chapman in at the point guard position. To the left wing, here's Hale. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He had 46 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Here's Augmon, and that one's good. And the Pistons lead by 12.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
And there's the pass to Hale. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Green, and that one's good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Chapman the pass to Hale. To the wing right side. Pass to Chapman. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Doubled by Chan. From downtown. Detroit with the rebound.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Irving kicks to Green. Here's Augmon. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Chan. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The kick out to Irving. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. No good from Chan.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
The dish to Nogueira. The pass to Chapman. Here's Caboclo, covered by Irving. There's the feed to Harris. From outside the arc, they get the rebound to end the drought. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Nogueira.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive.
Okay, on defense, we're not even going to guard the three-point line. We are protecting the paint. No drive to the basket, no offensive rebounds. We own the paint. Now, let's go.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Let's take a look now. Dante Exum's numbers. He's been having a nice year. He's averaging 15 points per game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And those are totals. You don't even need the numbers, really, to see just how confident he is with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's really accurate, Steve. I mean, he is loving playing the quarterback for them.
Now here's Ellis, averaging 10 points per contest. Monroe, no good. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Trailblazers.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You know, you're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to.
Pass to Caboclo. He feeds it to Exum. Just 5 to shoot. For 3.
The outside game has not worked for them here so far. They need to regroup. And while you're struggling with your shot making, you got to play some D, and then you got to figure out a way to get some easier shots.
The shot's good from Chan. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
Deflects the pass. Dishes to Exum. Goes up the baseline, and he hits the jump shot. Exum's got 6.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Pistons leading by 13. Irving passes to Chan. Back to Ellis. Trying his luck deep. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
Now, here's Exum. He has 6. He dishes it to Red. Irving with the steal. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Now, here's Exum. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Out to the right wing. Five on the clock. Kicks it to Exum. From outside the arc. Can't hit. And Detroit the other way now. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's the dude. 16 points for him. Elbow shot. Toronto grabs the miss.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Caboclo, the pass to Hale. He kicks it to Exum. Pass to Hale. Feeds it to Exum. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Irving dishes to Drummond. Irving kicks to Drummond. Passes it to Chan. With the fadeaway. And there's another one for the Pistons.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. And Toronto making a change here. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are to this game. He also said he wants them going hard to the boards at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive backboards. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
All right, Doris, thanks. Will it go? The shot by Johnson, no good. Detroit leading by 20. Drummond sets the screen for Ellis. There's the dish to Monroe. Shoots from 14. Misses off the right iron. Toronto's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Hood, the pass to Exum. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Exum kicks to Johnson. And that one's good. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Now the pass to Drummond. Pistons passing it around. Here's Chan, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And what a game for the dude. 18 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
Yeah, he's doing all those little things that are so important.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a team, they're shooting about 75% on the year.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors trail by 20. Exum with it. He has 6. Pass to Hale. They set the pick. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Raptors have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Now Irving. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Hale. He's guarded by Chan, and he gets it to go. He's got 13.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Irving passes to Chan. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Detroit. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Toronto, 5.5 games behind.
You know, right now for the Raptors, they've looked really strong here in the early going. They seem like they've come together really nicely as a group, and you can see the confidence with this team.
Yeah, and the league's taking notice. I mean, they're more than capable of beating any club in the league right now.
Exum passes to Hale. Lets it go from deep, and it's good. He's got 16.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Irving passes to Chan. Kicks it out to Ellis. Passes it to Chan. Outside Irving. Drummond trying to get himself free. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 17.
He made 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, so he continues to shoot the ball well.
Exum dishes to Johnson. Pass to Hood. Johnson kicks to Exum. And the pass to Hood. Shot clock at 6. Into Johnson. Some solid defense there from Irving.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance.